What up, everybody? Welcome back to Unplugged and Uncut, your new source for sports news and entertainment. I'm your host, Unique, and today we got the top teams to look out for as the NBA trade deadline approaches and the December 15th date comes upon us when more players are available to be traded. That's right, a little bit of trade talk. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you can take advantage of our PS5 giveaway. Once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we will be giving away a PS5. And all you have to do to be entered into the drawing is be a subscriber and leave a comment. That way you can be picked from. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the NBA trade news going on out there right now. And my top 5 teams to watch for. It's actually going to be more like 7 or 8 teams. So the first team to watch for, of course, is going to be real easy, the 76ers. Philadelphia 76ers got Ben Simmons are up for trade right now. And he kind of made himself up for trade and not wanting to play with Philly no more. So I would look out for that trade. Teams to watch out for with the Sixers, if they find a way to do something with the Indiana Pacers, and let's say they bring on a Domantas Sabonis type player, watch out for Tobias Harris being up in trade rumors and possibly a trade candidate as well. I think those two players kind of overlap. So if you brought in a Domantas Sabonis, does that make Tobias Harris expendable? Sixers fans, I'd like to hear y'all's opinion on that one. How do y'all feel about Tobias Harris in any type of Indiana Pacer deal? About him going to a separate team, maybe a third team. All right. The next team we got up, of course, is going to be those same Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner, Karis LeVert, Domantas Sabonis have been rumored and reported to all be up for grabs right now for the right package. So let's see if the Indiana Pacers make any type of deals going on. All right. The next team we got to look out for is the Sacramento Kings. I think their top trade candidates are going to be Marvin Bagley, Buddy Hield, and Harrison Barnes. I could see Buddy Hield being moved to a contender, Marvin Bagley to a rebuilding type team that wants a young big, and Harrison Barnes also could be in play for a contender looking for another wing player to add to their team. All right. Next, we got a surprise team, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers. Could we see the Los Angeles Lakers make a move where they try to trade Russell Westbrook? I know they just got him, and most people say he is not up for trade. And honestly, I would go with that as well. I don't think he's up for trade, but it wouldn't surprise me with him being an all-star if the Lakers were to try and swap him for maybe Ben Simmons or another type player. I don't know. We'll see. So Lakers are my surprise team in there. The next team I say look out for is going to be the Houston Rockets with John Wall, Christian Wood, and Eric Gordon being up for trade. I do believe those are some gettable players. John Wall is a really good point guard. Christian Wood is developed into a really nice player. They might want to keep Christian Wood, though. He is still kind of young. He's just a little bit older than their new current youngsters. So we'll see how that Christian Wood situation plays out. All right. So the next team I say look out for, guys, is going to be the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons have said to have interest in possibly trading Jeremy Grant. He has owned his game and stepped up a lot, averaging over 21 points a game, like 4.7 rebounds. So that's really good. Not bad at all. He is injured right now, so not sure how other teams view him as a trade commodity with him being on the injury report. But I do know that Detroit Pistons have had talks about trading him. The next team I say watch out for is going to be the Toronto Raptors. That's right, Pascal Siakam. I don't think the Raptors should trade Siakam, but I could see him being traded for some young players or a nice package around draft picks and some young players, something like that. I think Toronto really likes Scotty Barnes, so I feel they could play together. We just got to see what the Raptors, how they feel about that situation. So watch out for that possible Pascal Siakam trade. I know a lot of teams want OG Anunoby, but I don't think he's on the trade market. I think he's probably off the list. All right, guys, and I got one more team to look out for that I don't think will make a trade, but they could. They have been in the rumors a lot, and that's my San Antonio Spurs. The reason I say I don't think they make a trade because normally they're not too active around trades, but this year they have been, and a lot of rumors around the Ben Simmons situation. And Ben Simmons himself said he would not mind playing with Coach Pop. I think that's actually a perfect spot for Ben Simmons to go, would be San Antonio with the shooting coach out there, Chip England, and then also learning under Coach Pop. I think that could be really good for him. And then also you got players like Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker that are also from overseas that could help him. San Antonio's a real international market. So I think all that going together would help Ben Simmons. Who the Spurs would have to give up, I don't really want to get into that because I just don't see him trading DeJounte Murray, and I think that's who Philly would want in a trade, even though Derek White has been stepping up. And I did outline a possible Derek White, Thaddeus Young type package with Lonnie Walker involved in there as well. I think at the time it was Aminu, but I had Lonnie as a sub. And then, of course, the Spurs would be giving up a few picks. I actually seen that same trade that we proposed on here a few months ago being proposed by, I want to say, either NBA analysts or Hoop Rumors. It was one of those two websites, but they actually had our trade in there, and I thought that was kind of cool. So, guys, that's the teams I got for y'all to look out for with these upcoming weeks coming up here in the trade, and that December 15th date that I think we could see some action coming around. Let me who you think might be on the chopping block. Not the chopping block, but the trade block. It sounds better on the chopping block. And what trade y'all want to see happen. It could be some big shakeups in the NBA as teams try to reposition themselves and for that stretch run and go for that championship. But that's what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your boy out. Peace.